Hey guys, so today we're gonna find out if Yankee Candle is still unscented in 2023. So yes, I am doing another checkup on candle brands video, and I waltzed myself into Yankee Candle. As you can see right here, I did buy these myself, and I picked up two of the large 2-wick signature tumbler jars in the Easter collection. The first one we have is Easter Bouquet right here, and that's what that looks like. And it has a wraparound packaging, and it has a platform lid on it, and that's what that looks like. And then we also have a Yankee Candle Key Lime Coconut Donut from the Easter collection as well, and that is what that looks like, and that's what that looks like. Yes. And let's see, these were 40% off when I was doing it, so I still spent $20.40 on these candles. Is that real? Wow, I don't know what I was smoking that day, but yeah, spoiler alert, they're not worth 20 bucks. But I would say if you can get them maybe for like 10 bucks, there's a pretty reasonable deal for like the amount of throw that you get. So good news is they are unscented, but the bad news is they're still not very strong either, but we'll get it all into the nitty-gritty right now. So the first candle that we have is Easter Bouquet, and that's what that looks like right there. Love this fragrance. This was in a melt cup for many years, and the melt cup was so strong in their centerpiece system, and I loved it. One of my favorite floral fragrances. It's like this fresh, dewy Easter. Ooh, I think I put the wrong lid on it. Yeah, okay, I was like, this smells a lot fruitier than I remember. Okay, let's redo that. Yes, so this is like a very dewy, fresh, like there's a cooling component to it that I really like as well. Like think of it like your tulips and bulb type florals like hyacinth, that type of beautiful, maybe even like a little bit like a rose in there as well. Definitely a spring fresh bouquet, and it has like a cooling component to it, and it's absolutely invigorating and delicious. I would say closest to Flower Shop from Bath & Body Works, which is also very similar to Garden Blooms from Homeworks as well. If you like those dewy, crisp, almost like you get like the cooler vibe of like the florist and you're picking up the bouquet, you get that whole beautiful experience in here, and it's one of my favorite like fresh, dewy spring floral fragrances. Highly recommend it. So you can see I've burned it like actually many times, but these are large candles, so they take a while to get down. And I would say the performance on this one was, oh gosh, it's weird. I feel like they might still do like the top, the loading up the top with more oils method, and then the rest of the candle is not quite as strong. It's kind of like what my experience was with this. So it's kind of like the theory is that they maybe put more fragrance oil on the top portion of the candle, so when you smell it on cold, it smells very strong in the store, and then like on the very first burn, it's very strong, so you're like, oh my god, wow, this candle is actually good. But then the more I burned it, I would say like the next like 4 or 5 burns that I had on this candle were not anywhere near as strong as the first one, because the first one was like really blowing me out of the house, or like the room rather, and like traveling into the hallways and everything, and it was very great and awesome, but I would say it was definitely a lot milder going forward. So I would say on the first burn, it was almost like up to like a 7, which was great for a Yankee Candle, but then I would say more down to like a 4 or a 5, very medium range. So it's still not unscented, so we're good to go there, but it wasn't as strong as the melt cup either. And the melt cups are usually only like $5, which I spent 20 bucks on this, so it's kind of like the melt cup is actually a stronger, cheaper alternative if the melt cup is available. So that was the throw on this. As for the burn, these have like the very similar to like the thick rope-like wicks that BBW does, and you have to really keep on top of trimming this because it does start sooting. You get massive flames after like 2 hours if you don't trim them diligently. And even after trimming them diligently to small little nubs, they do still grow like really tall flames, and they do tend to soot after like 3 hours. So that was the one downfall of this. I feel like these wicks are different from what they had when I first tried these signature jars, but at least they're not dudding out, so that's good to go there, but a little bit more soot than I had expected from a Yankee Candle, to be completely honest. So that was my experience with Easter Bouquet. So like 4 or 5 throws, not terrible, but like between this and the next candle, the fact that they were both very like medium to less than medium on like subsequent burns kind of turns me off. So Easter Bouquet right there. The next candle we have, I'm going to try a juicy bakery fragrance, and we have Key Lime Coconut Donut, and that's what that looks like. I have burned this one pretty much the same amount of times as the other ones, same wicks and everything. This one smells like a, kind of like a key lime cake fragrance is what I get from it. It could be like key lime pound cake, and I would believe that. There's not anything like truly like donut about it in like a fried dough type of way, more just like a creamy lime cake is what I get from it. Coconut, yeah, there's a little bit of in there. It gives it an extra like crumbly coziness mixed in there, but it's not like a heavily like crayon, nasty, grody coconut. So I do appreciate that. I would say this is very, very, very similar to the Pink Lemonade Pound Cake fragrance from Bath and Body Works. If you missed that one, this is like truly the next best thing to it. It's very similar. Every time I was burning it, I was like, this literally just smells like the Pink Lemonade Pound Cake fragrance from Bath and Body Works. So if you want like a key lime pound cake, key lime cake fragrance with like extra like coziness from a coconut, then check this out. The fragrance isn't bad by any means. As for the throw, this one was very similar to the other one, where I would say the first burn on it, I was getting like maybe like a 6 or a 7. I could actually smell it in an open concept area. A visitor was coming by to the house that day, and they commented as soon as the door opened, they're like, wow, it smells great in here. And I agreed. The first day it was very great and strong in here, but I would say all subsequent burns after that were definitely more in like the 4 range. I would say slightly less than medium when I was putting them in the smaller bedrooms. I feel like this one had a stronger, or well, no, it was just as strong as the Easter Bouquet. It had a really strong throw at the beginning, but then all other burns after that were definitely like medium to less than medium, but still not unscented by any means. So these are like, if you really enjoy the fragrance, like you won't get a completely unscented fragrance, but you won't get a blow you out of the house experience like you would get from Bath and Body Works. It's just kind of like you have to manage your expectations, I suppose. But these are still nice, like if, like let's say you're feeling a little bit more nauseous or not so in the mood for a really heavy blow you out of the house fragrance, then like these are still a good alternative just to have like a light ambient fragrance going on in the background that's not unscented, but it's also not obnoxiously strong either. So like the experience coming out of this was, no, they aren't unscented, but once again, they're not quite as strong as the Bath & Body Works candle. So there's that. They still have a wide variety of fragrances. I also find Yankee candles to be a lot more authentic smelling. Like there's an iced banana pop that really smells like a frozen, cool, chilled banana, like treat fragrance that smells great, but I just feel like it's probably not going to be as strong as Bath & Body Works, but you might like make up for it in the sense it's a little bit more authentic. So there's that. So yeah, I would say I'm not gonna spend another 20 bucks on another Yankee candle, but if there's a fragrance just like so amazing and so divine and so awesome, and there's like a really good deal where I could get it for maybe like $10 to $15, I would entertain it again. But by no means am I swapping out Bath & Body Works for Yankee candle, but it's still a, I guess a viable option if you get sick of Bath & Body Works, you want more variety, or like you want more authentic fragrances, or if you want fragrances that aren't as obnoxiously strong as Bath & Body Works, then check out Yankee Candle. But for whatever reason, if you think Bath & Body Works is still not strong enough and you find those to be low in throw, then definitely don't stray to Yankee Candle, I guess is my candle opinion. So that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Yankee Candle. The Easter Bouquet fragrance is divine and I love it. I still do wish it was stronger, but it's still, I guess, another option. But once again, I don't think they're worth 20 bucks. Not at all. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.